You know one thing I learned after 50 years? If you're gonna make a big mess cooking, I'm not cooking it. No fancy cooking here. Just some eggs, bacon, onions, a little bit of cheese, and 2 minutes to clean up all your cooking utensils. So just crack 6 eggs, put them in a bowl. I love this heavy whipping cream, adds a little fluffiness. Put a couple tablespoons, I'm guessing, in there. Just whisk them together. I just use a fork, nothing fancy. Make sure there's no clumpies. And then we just move into cutting this onion up. I like them in strips. Throw a little oil in that pan. Now you can cook bacon 2 ways. You can oil your pan, put it in there after it preheats, or you can put it in there and then turn the pan on. Either way works well. Since I was cooking some other stuff in the same pan, I decided to go ahead and hit it with a little bit of oil. I'm just using a fork here to turn that bacon over. You'll find out here in a little while why I do it that way. Hey, you're probably sitting there wondering why Cooking with Bob's using a fork to turn that bacon. Well, I'll tell you why. Because if you use tongs or use some other kind of utensil, you got another item to wash. Just use the fork. Flip your bacon and use it to eat your meal with. Here's that coffee mug I was having a sip of coffee out of. You know, I'm going to reuse this. I don't need to clean it. We're going to use it to grab some extra bacon grease out of that skillet. So let's get after it. You won't have anything additional to clean. In hindsight, it might have been good to dry it. I took a little of that bacon grease out of that skillet so there wasn't too much in there. And you know what? We'll just throw these onions down in that skillet and we won't have anything else to clean. So let me get them onions in there. Just a little cooking and cleaning tip as you go. Just knock a few of them big bits off and throw them onions in there. Doing a little saute onions, and I'll tell you why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. Did you notice when I was doing those onions how I was spreading them around the cast iron skillet? 2 reasons. 2. 1, getting the onions sauteed, and 2, I was pushing them around because they're releasing moisture and I'm getting around the edges to get rid of them bacon bits. Cleaning while you're cooking. Big tip. Those onions are done to our liking. Let's get them on the plate. You know, I used that other fork to flip that bacon. It's still sitting over there. I didn't clean it because I'm going to use it to eat. And I'm going to use this one to get me a pat of butter. And then this will be the fork that my wife uses for her to eat. No more cleaning. So I just busted a little piece of butter off and I can go put it in the cast iron skillet. Little bonus tip. When you're using butter, you don't want them real big bubbles. You need to wait until them bubbles are real tiny like that. And then you're ready to go. I do scrambled eggs a few different ways. A lot of times I just move them around the pan like I am with my spatula, and other times I kind of do a fold action. Either way works and they turn out really fluffy. Here's another method I use. When I'm done with them eggs, I kind of just run that spatula around the edge in case you get any of them crusty bits. It's always mesmerizing adding that cheese on top of them scrambled eggs. Looks delicious. You know, I just slid them goodies on that paper towel right off, put it down here on the counter because it's bacon grease. There might be a little remnant of bacon grease on here, but it all was cooked in that, so it tastes the same. Reuse the same plate. I think I'm calling this done. I'm just going to bust it in 2 serving sizes and get them plated up. Oh, that looks so good. Watch that string of cheese. What's up with that? You don't notice that stuff happens until you make a video. So remember them 2 forks? One had butter, one flipped the bacon. They were right on the plates. And then you can just put some stuff on here. Let's spread out the bacon. We kind of like a bacon crisp. I just put them on a paper towel, get rid of some of that bacon grease. I'm going to show you the cleanup here in a second, but you know what? I got to take a bite of this, see how good. Oh, I love breakfast foods. It's one of my favorite things I can eat at morning, noon, and night. Let's try it. I'll tell you what, that cooked in that bacon grease, giving your onions a little bit of that when they sauteed, and a little bacon grease flavor in the eggs. You know, that was really good, if I do say so myself. So let's run over here and show you how we're gonna clean this mess up in just a couple minutes. I'll tell you, after 50 years, this is the way to go. These little dip bristle brushes with that little piece on the edge, you can get any stuck bits. Always just throw a couple dabs of dish soap. It doesn't hurt cast iron. I've been doing it for 50 years. It's fine. My cast iron is in beautiful condition. No crusty buildup on the outside or the back side or the bottom. Just get that thing cleaned up good. Look at that. Beautiful. Grab yourself a shop rag, wipe that thing out. There's no crud coming off of my cast iron. I used the same exact shop towel. I had a couple drops of this soap, which is super soapy, and I just cleaned up all these utensils, a knife and a cheese grater, a couple plates. There's not much here to clean up. The cutting board, I always use a stiff brush just to make sure I get in them crevices, and there again, that stiff brush with that little edge on it, great to do your spatula. And that's about it. A couple forks and the bowl we mix the eggs in, and we're gonna call it clean. Look at that. Rinse that sink out. And there you have it. Quick, easy cleanup. Don't use a lot of utensils. Double use things. Of course, don't cross-contaminate anything along the way. But you know, this was pretty easy. And at the very end, just clean her up, put her away, drop a couple drops of oil on your cast iron skillet. Stick it where you store it. That's all you gotta do. The Cooking with Bob way, the easy way of cooking. Hopefully you're enjoying my videos. And if you'd be so kind, slam that subscribe button, click a like, hit the notification bell, make some comments. I'd love to have some interaction on this. Come back, let me know if you tried all these tips and tricks out. I'd love to hear from you. You all have a beautiful day.